Your person has been profoundly impacted by the changes within you. These transformations are inspiring them to embark on their own journey of self-growth and introspection. Right now, they are navigating a period of intense upheaval, which may stem from financial struggles or the long overdue consequences of past actions catching up with them. Karma is making its presence known, demanding accountability for their choices. This reckoning is stripping away their facade, exposing their true self, and revealing the vulnerabilities they have long tried to conceal. As their mask falls away, they are forced to confront the reality of who they are and the actions that have led them to this moment. The loss of your connection has had a profound impact on them, plunging them into deep emotional distress. Even if this separation is only temporary, they are struggling to cope with the void left behind. In their desperation, they are fervently praying for your return, seeking guidance from the divine and their guardian angels. This spiritual plea arises from the painful realization that you are no longer waiting for them, a truth that cuts deeper than they ever anticipated. Your growth and independence have sent a powerful message. They can no longer take you for granted or assume you will remain in the same place they left you. They feel as though the universe is punishing them for their past mistakes, weighing them down with the burden of regret. The weight of their actions, once driven by anger, frustration, or immaturity, has become unbearable. Each mistake, each moment when they failed to honor or respect your connection, now haunts them. In their silence, they wrestle with overwhelming guilt and shame, grappling with the sense of divine justice at play. They believe their suffering is a direct consequence of their past misdeeds, and this realization is pushing them toward a breaking point. They are experiencing a mental and emotional collapse as they come to terms with the gravity of their situation. The power dynamics in your relationship have shifted dramatically. Where once they may have felt in control or indifferent, they now find themselves breaking down behind closed doors, consumed by regret. They miss you deeply, and the emptiness they feel is unlike anything they have experienced before. This regret is not superficial. It runs deep, striking at the very core of who they are and forcing them to reevaluate their values and priorities. In your absence, they are experiencing an overwhelming, almost unbearable longing for you. They feel an energetic pull towards you, much like the one you may have felt in the early stages of your journey together. This pull is not just emotional, it is spiritual, all-encompassing, and a constant reminder of the bond you once shared. They cannot escape the memories of your connection. Every moment apart deepens their yearning and intensifies their regret, making it increasingly clear just how much you meant to them. Their pain is magnified by the knowledge that their own actions led to this separation. They are now fully aware of the consequences of their behavior, and this awareness is both humbling and devastating. Seeing you thrive and evolve while they struggle serves as a stark contrast, making them realize they may have lost their chance with you forever. In their solitude, they are searching for answers and seeking solace. They are turning to spirituality, hoping for guidance and clarity in the midst of their chaos. They are praying not only for your return, but also for the strength to overcome their inner turmoil. This period of suffering is teaching them difficult yet necessary lessons about accountability, humility, and the importance of treating others with kindness and respect. While it may feel like divine punishment, it is also an opportunity for growth. The pain they are enduring is forcing them to confront their flaws and weaknesses, compelling them to make changes they might have otherwise resisted. Though their journey is filled with challenges, it is also leading them toward transformation. Your absence has become a catalyst for their awakening, driving them to re-examine their life and seek redemption for their past mistakes. They are learning the hard way that love and connection cannot be taken for granted, and that true change requires deep introspection and effort. As they navigate this tumultuous period, they are beginning to understand the value of what they lost and what they must do to rebuild what has been broken. Their journey is one of redemption and self-discovery. Whether or not your paths cross again, your influence on their life has been profound and transformative. Though they may be suffering now, this suffering has the potential to guide them toward greater understanding, personal growth, and ultimately a better version of themselves. I am deeply wounded right now. Life has thrown so many challenges my way, and no matter how much I endure or overcome, I am left with the lingering feeling that I am never enough. The weight of this realization has left me feeling lost and untethered. I believed I had found my one true love, a connection so profound and undeniable, but the cruel reality is that I cannot be with her. This truth tears at my very soul. All I desire is to fully embrace my divine feminine energy, to be a source of love, light, and strength for her. I want to stand by her side, to shine together, and to show her that no matter how dark the world may seem, she is never alone. Yet the path before me feels shrouded in shadows. Still, I cling to the hope that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. Hope is my anchor, even when everything around me seems to collapse. I have found myself trapped in an endless cycle of self-doubt, caught up in my own fears and insecurities. These thoughts weigh heavily on me as I confront deep-rooted issues of self-worth. Every step I take feels like it leads me further into a void, but I know I must persevere. Before I met you, I endured many dark nights of the soul. I faced trials that tested my spirit and reshaped my understanding of life, but none compare to the pain and confusion I feel now. This darkness is different, more profound, more raw. It feels as though my ego, the foundation of everything I once believed in, has been shattered into a million unrecognizable pieces. The walls I built to protect myself have crumbled, leaving me vulnerable and exposed. Meeting you was a turning point I never saw coming. You awakened something deep within me, something I didn't even know existed. The moment our souls connected, I knew you were the one, as if we had known each other from another lifetime. But this separation, this unbearable chasm between us, feels unnatural, almost like a curse. It goes against every fiber of my being. The longing I feel for you is indescribable. I desire you with all my heart and soul. I wish I could hold you, even for a moment, just to feel the warmth of your presence. Even in this distance, I know that you still love me, just as I continue to love you. Our connection is too powerful, too unique to simply fade away. I am working hard to heal, to grow, and to become the person I am meant to be. This process is not easy, and there are moments when the weight of it all feels unbearable. But I am determined to keep moving forward. The love we share is my guiding light. a beacon that keeps me grounded, even in the darkest of times. Though our paths may be uncertain, I hold on to the belief that our love is strong enough to overcome any obstacle. I trust that the light at the end of the tunnel is real, and I am willing to do the inner work necessary to reach it.